Peace. Welcome to Soulful Sunday, where we embark on a conversation meant to get us in touch with our soul. Now, we've been talking about ways that we can tell if our ego is unhealed. Now, another way to tell is if in every story you tell, you are the victim. If you move through this world seeing yourself as a victim, all your stories, my boss did this to me, my family did this to me, my coworkers did this to me, my friends did this to me. If you really see yourself as a victim in every story in your life, you have an unhealed ego. It's the truth. And I know this one's kind of tough because sometimes we are victims. Sometimes life, somebody out there in the world will do something and harm our being, whether it's physically, emotionally. It happens. It absolutely happens. And for some of us, it happens more often than others, honestly, because of us being in touch with our emotions. And it can be easy to manipulate people who are in touch with their emotions. It could be easy to take advantage of them. I'm not saying that being a victim is bad. What I'm saying is if every story you tell, you are the victim. If in every single story you are the victim, that's an unhealthy ego. Because even people who are hurt in this world, we have to find ways to move beyond it. We have to find ways to realize that the hurt is not about us. And sometimes we draw it towards us. Sometimes we go out looking for somebody to hurt us because our ego feels better. If we're the victim, somehow our ego feels good about that, because it means we weren't the ones hurting people. We can blame somebody else for our situation. Well, I wouldn't be in this bad situation if that person hadn't done this. And Modest Mouse has a quote in one of their songs. And the quote is, "Blame it on the web, but the spider's your problem now." I love that quote. I mean, think about it. You can blame the situation. You can blame something that happened in the past, but really, where you are right now is your problem. And you got to find a way to get out of it. Another way to tell that you have an unhealthy ego is if you need to be the hero in every situation. That's tough. But it's real. If you see somebody hurting and you want to be that person's hero, that's not a bad thing. You want to help this person, that's not a bad thing. But if you are enforcing being a hero on the world, if you are doing it at a detriment to yourself, it's not good. You're hurting yourself. You're actually hurting somebody, and it's yourself. Same with being a victim. If you need to force yourself being a victim on the world, you're hurting yourself. So all that altruistic perspective, I'm not hurting anybody. No, you're hurting yourself. That being a hero is tough. I remember I met a girl and the first time we met, she was singing a song about how bad her ex-boyfriend was. And I was a fool. I thought I could help her. I thought I could be the one that didn't hurt her, And no matter how nice I was, how good I was, it didn't work. That wanting to be the hero actually left me out there, and I got hurt myself, So yeah, being the hero and being the victim, two sides of the same coin. When you see yourself as the victim, you will find yourself attracted to people that treat you that same way. And sometimes it's very hard to get away. once somebody starts taking advantage of that victim mentality. And on the other side, being the hero. If you need to find yourself as the hero, if you need to see yourself as the hero, people will take advantage of that. They'll take your money, they'll take your positivity, they'll take your goodness, and they'll know what you're doing, and they'll just let you be a fool, and they'll take advantage. Prince, another song. Prince has a song called "I Could Never Take the Place of Your Man." If you ever find yourself trying to fill in for somebody who's been hurt in the past, watch out. I'm not saying don't do it, but I am saying watch out, because more often than not, you can't fill in. You can't help them. They need to see it for themselves. And sometimes people get caught in these cycles that last their entire lifetime. And you could be the one trying to help them, but if they don't see what's wrong, they'll never get away from it. I think that's good enough for today. Thanks for chilling with me on this Soulful Sunday. See you next week. Peace.